This is your Captain Nipson speaking. Today we are setting sail on a new adventure playing Digimon Emerald. Let's get started. Last time we left off, we had just made it through Petalburg Woods, and we had caught a couple new members, and we were in the process of training them up. So now, I guess let's see if I can heal up Tiger real quick. Yep, I can. So we'll heal him up real quick, or her up, and then we will keep going. I'm gonna fight some more trainers, see how this goes. So far, we're a little under-leveled here, but you know, it could be worse. Now I know those weren't twins on the overworld. Kapurimon and Wanyamon. Alright, let's see if Tiger and D can do something about this. Let's go ahead and just paralyze them, and we'll throw out some bubbles. Yeah, so damage, but hey, slower speed. Well, hopefully they don't hit too hard, or they don't really. Well, we're in for another long, drawn-out fight, it seems. But you know, hopefully, maybe this episode we might get an evolution or two. I don't know a whole lot about their evolution path as far as Tigers, because most bug Digimon can kind of just evolve into whatever. It just depends on the game. Alright, first one's down. On to the next one. Nice. Alright. Ooh, hypnosis. That's always useful. I'm assuming it can hit. Ooh. Alright, let's disable that, and we'll... Oh, okay. Awesome. There's one more fight down that we can take out. Yeah, definitely. That's crazy. Oh, another fight. Let's see what this one has. See if it's the same trainer. Oh yeah, okay, it's a lass. Alright, Yokomon. I know this looks like a plant, but this is actually a bird. Yeah, I know. Its next evolution is like a sparrow or something like that. It's one of the main Digimon from the first season. So let's send out Cunimon. Filthy sand attackers. Whatever. Ain't gonna stop us. We're gonna keep just... well... Alright, let's see if we can... Dang, how'd you get faster? Oh, whatever. Hopefully I can get one or two more hits in. Come on, Cunimon. Really? Okay. Okay, well that should end this fight. And looks like Tiger leveled up. This is actually a bird, so let's swap to tea cake. Alright. I forgot that tea cake did not have an ice move. So hopefully we'll get one here in a level or two. Let's use haze to get stats fixed. Whatever, you can keep reducing my defense, just leave my attack alone. Come on. Yeah, we can survive one more hit. And bam. Okay. Probably not going to be a level, but yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see if we can make our way. So here's one of the twins. Oh, so there must be something going on with the coding. This guy... Oh, hey, Grandma. Alright, we got a chesto berry. Nice. We'll leave those two alone. I'm really only interested in pouring berries right now, just to give me a little bit of fighting edge. Let's heal up and then we'll go back and fight that fisherman we skipped, just to get a little bit more XP. I don't think they... Oh, that's right. Yeah. I always found it hilarious in Emerald how you could completely skip getting cut because it's never required to actually progress like it is in some earlier generations. Just straight up not needed. Yeah, let's go back down and fight that one guy real quick before going too far north. And we'll check out a couple other places. Let's see how much of an expert this guy is. Manbomon. So this is the Magikarp of this game, and it is the only thing you can catch up with any of the rods. So it's literally just like Magikarp. It can only use non-damaging moves up until like level 15 or something, and even then they might have taken it out of that, the creator of the mod. But just like Magikarp, once it hits level 20, it evolves into like a very powerful Digimon. I cannot for the life of me say the name of it, so, and I don't even remember it off the top of my head. It's like Regal something. So that is a guaranteed water type if I just want to use a fishing pole or a fishing rod to catch one. Only problem is I would have to do it on a route that either I want nothing from, or a route that doesn't have grass, which I think there's only like, well, not counting the surfing routes in this gen, I think there's like 1 or 2 routes that might not have like any grass at all. And I think some of the cities have some water in, so we could potentially do it that way, just kind of skirt around the 1 Digimon per route rule. But hopefully it won't really come to that. Hopefully I'll actually, well, I have D, she is a water type, so I guess that'll work. But I don't know if she'll stay a water type depending on her evolutions, or she might become a dual type. Which, if I could get a, you know, water ground like a Swampert or something, definitely would not complain. Alright, what's this building? Oh. Okay. Nothing. Let me guess. Ah, yes, we can make it here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I can sell that for cash. I hate using X defense. Alright, let's see. I can't remember if it's this generation or not that you can fight some of the students. I don't believe it is, though. Oh, yeah. But I think we get an item from him sitting here talking. Yeah, we got a quick claw. That's really useful, actually. Probably put it on someone who's not the fastest. But I think this... Ooh, if there's grass here... No, there is no grass that I can get to. So if I had a fishing rod, this would be a good place to get Monbomon or whatever. But I'll gladly take Thief. Do you give me anything? Okay. No. Alright. So, we can go to the right. I think this is a new route. Yes, Route 116. So we can catch a new Digimon here. But before that, I'm pretty sure if we come to... Yeah, so we can buy... I got a little bit of money. I kind of want to buy some Digi Eggs. If this is the same from the other game, which I kind of hope it is, that should work on Tiger and give him a little bit of a evolution, or a little bit of an edge. Let's see if that's no use. Okay, so no use. So that might not be the same. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go get some levels. It would be kind of busted to go ahead and get a, you know, a champion level Digimon at level 9, but I've heard weirder. Definitely am not ready for the gym. So let's... Alright, let's see what our first Digimon's going to be. Chichimon! Alrighty, a flying type, so that's not horrible, actually. And these wild Digimon are a little bit higher level, so we can get some decent XP while walking through here. Ooh, okay, we survived that. Alright. I'm going to try and catch it on the next. We'll use a Pokeball. Alrighty. Chichimon was caught, so... let's read its Pokedex entry. Digidex entry. The Chick Digimon evolves via level up, so good there. A tiny bird Digimon still learning how to fly. It can hover in the air slightly. Yeah, we're gonna name this... Champion. Alright, now that I've got them, I am getting rid of Poyomon off the team because I'm not a fan of Ditto and haven't been leveling him up at all. Plus I don't... well, whatever. I'm not really going to care this early about doubling up on some types. Because I'm pretty sure Nope, they're just bugs, so they're not flying yet. Yeah. So, goodbye, Poyomon. And let's get... Alrighty. Alright, let's heal up, and then let's make our way back and start fighting some trainers. Ideally, they're probably going to be like level 12 or 13 with the way this game's going. We'll see what we can do. Worst case scenario is if it's too hard, I will grind a little bit, cut it out of the episode, and pick up when I'm at least like, you know, everybody's like level 11 or something. Not going to be super fun, but whatever. I had to grind in the other games. I'm not afraid to grind in this one. I don't think it'll happen, but I do have some specific Digimon I would like to catch, but RNG has never ever really been in my favor. So if I get one, that I will be very happy, because it's a Digimon that I've wanted to play with in the other games, but I never really had a chance to catch it because I had other Digimon that I really wanted to play with a little more. Yeah, level 10. And Modimon is Bug. Possibly Bug Electric. So let's put out Punimon. So he still knows just the basic Bubble Blow. Ooh, okay, that was a crit. So what's... I'm already slower than you. It doesn't matter, dude. Let's see if that focus energy is actually going to help. Let this dude just keep lowering my speed. Oh, wow. That was a crit? Oh, this is going to be fun. Dang gum. Okay, well. Alright, let's try one more hit and then swap out. Well, I don't want to risk a crit. Alright, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, smart choice. You can make me as slow as you want. There we go. Focus energy for the clutch. Alright, poison powder. I am not going to complain. It looks like Tiger's going to be my stat affliction dude, which is going to be awesome. Punimon learned Bide, but I'm going to go ahead and that's one of the Digimon I would like to catch if I get the opportunity, just because its evolutions are some of my favorite from Season 2 of the anime. I won't spoil it in case I do catch it, but it is bug type, which is unusual. I'm not usually a big fan of bug type Pokemon, but Digimon on the other hand, they've got some pretty cool designs. And now that he's asleep, we'll just sit here and hopefully hit this dude with enough bubbles. Yeah. There we go. Ah, it has shed skin? Oh, okay. Well, lesson learned. But, whatever. Free damage, and it looks like this dude's just going to make it so I can't escape and then proceed to slow me down. He's going to raise his defense, but luckily, Bubble is a special attack in this ROM hack. Because I believe... I don't remember... It's been a long time since I played Vanilla Emerald. I can't remember if it was Gen 3 or Gen 4 where they did the special split and gave us special attack and special defense. Because that's why an earlier Gen Psychic type was so busted, because special stat was just one thing. And so you had Pokemon like Alakazam who had an insanely high special. So they were very defensive at the same time as being offensive. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. And Mewtwo was banned just in all competitive. For, I want to say... Sorry, I'm trying to think here and talk at the same time. I wouldn't say that Mewtwo was banned in all official tournaments for at least 7 or 8 years. Pretty much just because Mewtwo was just... I don't know why I did that. Good thing I'm not playing a hardcore Nuzlocke, otherwise several of my Digimon would have already died. You know what? Chicken versus chicken. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, we should win this easily. Oh, yeah. That stab and poison. Gorgeous. I'll probably keep poison powder for a while on Poyo. Or Pororom. Whatever, Tiger. I'll keep it on Tiger for pretty much as long as it's viable. But I'm hoping I'll get some better poison moves eventually. Alright. Who on my team... Okay, level 10. You need to swap out. Let's get Chicken and... No, let's get D up first. Gotta... Yeah, and then we'll swap. My OCD's kicking in. I gotta have these guys assigned by level. Now, the reason I'm going over here first is there is another pretty much guaranteed encounter that I really want in Rustboro Tunnel. If I don't get it, there's several other places it can spawn. God bless, that is a... Whew, Shalmon. You looking rough in this game, man. They done did you dirty. But you are a good boy in the anime, so I will not shit talk you, because I do like some of your evolutions. But yeah, if I can get that not guaranteed, but if I can get that high likelihood encounter, I will probably get rid of Chimkin because it's another flying type. But I don't know. I might just see who else I don't really want on this team and then go from there. But flying types against the first gym are not going to help me like at all because it's rock, I believe, unless they've changed the types again. But I'd rather go in prepared. Alright. Yeah, you put on that bandage, punk ass kid. Alright, come on. Let's just keep going. I'll run. But I am excited. I don't think it'll happen in this episode because I know it's a later evolution, but Punimon's evolution is absolutely diabolical looking and it's so funny. Alright, that's a grass type. We're getting D out of here. And we'll put in chicken because they are flying type. And we have a stab move already. Pollen Shower. This must be its signature move. And it puts me to sleep. Ugh. Okay. Dang, maybe I should have kept Nyokimon. No. Gotta... Oh, great. First turn, wake up. Think first turn. You know what? I'll take it. I will take paralysis over sleep any day, because at least there's a chance of me doing something. Aha. Stupid AI. You can't put someone to sleep that's paralyzed. Now that would be the most busted ROM hack if somebody made it so you could have 2 status effects. Can you just... Ugh. I know confusion, technically, you can have confusion and paralysis, but I mean like paralysis sleep, paralysis poison, sleep poison, frozen poison, it would poison burn, like that would completely change the playing field if you could just stack multiple like really bad debuffs. Not that confusion isn't bad per se, but I don't even want to imagine confusion, poison, and burn, and you hit yourself. Ugh. You might as well just fall off the face of the planet and let that creature go at that point. But Nintendo's too scared to do that. I'm surprised. Chikurimon. Are you a steel type or are you grass? Because I know what you become. You are steel. Definitely steel. Pretty sure he acts as like the Pineco of this game. Could be based off of like Shelter, but I'm pretty sure he is steel type, which is why grass actually went through. Alright, come on. I'm just trying to get to the cave. Pasurimon. One of the few electric types in all of the, or in the other 2 gens, running. Do not want to fight it. Alright, let's go for a double battle. Might regret that, but... yeah, we'll do Chicken and Punimon. Alright. Now, did I completely screw myself over, or... Gotsumon and Chibimon. Alright. Well, I know what Gotsumon is, and you know what? We'll just hit Chibomon. Try and get him off the field. Oh, yeah, no. Come on, let's get this over with. Probably not going to kill Chibomon with Bubble, but we got Gotsumon, who is actually a rookie stage, which most, well, not most of my team. Some of my team members are rookie members, like D is technically a rookie, Chimpkin is technically a rookie, and I think that's, that might be it. Poromon could be? Mokumon. That's a fire type. In Crystal version, he evolved into Marimon, which is like a humanoid flame. And then in the other one, he became something else, or he wasn't in the game altogether. Alright, one more fight, and then we'll go into the cave, and I'm hoping I can get the Digimon I'm looking for. Just because its final form is one of my favorite Digimon in the entirety of the series. Actually, several of its forms are... Whatever, dude. You have 1 HP. It doesn't matter. Die gracefully. Alright. Oopamon! I think this is another ground type. In some of the games, he's a water type, which is really... Okay, so he's not ground or rock, so, but he's not water because it wouldn't be effective. Maybe he's just normal in this game? But easy enough. And we'll swap D to the... Cause she's definitely going to level up to 11, so we'll put D... Stun Bubble. What? Is that a water move that paralyzes? Let's find out. Summary. Oh, may put them to sleep. It's 100 accurate, so we'll keep it and we'll just hit that. Oh, same power as regular bubble too? Oh yeah, no. We'll just keep hitting them with stun bubble. That's a much better move. Wrong button. Alright, let's put in... Let's put in Tea-Cake. She hadn't really gotten a whole lot of love this episode so far. Let's get this item real quick. Ooh, Heat Rock. Nice. I think growing up, one of my favorite features of, like, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald was the secret base mechanic, which if you have secret power, I think, or hidden power, you could make, like, a hole in the cave, or in the walls and stuff, and you could decorate... You got Water Pulse? Why? Who gives Water Pulse this early in the game? Oh, this isn't the one I wanted, but we'll catch him. Dang, I cannot believe I did not get the other... For sure thought that was going to be like a... That was a crit. Oh, God. Tea-Cake, you are not holding up your offensive stats. Okay. Do I have a Digimon with a guaranteed hit? No. Really? 3 hits in a row? Come on. Or 3 misses in a row? Alright, who do we got here? I don't think it really matters, but we'll put in Chimkin. Alright, well, this is going... One more, if I can get one more hit in, I'm just going to throw the gray ball. Yep, alright. Okay, well, maybe... Maybe not. No. Okay. We'll go for... Well, I guess I'm just not going to hit anything in this fight, so I'm going to throw the ball. Fog lowers accuracy by like 30% or 50%, and then 2 sand attacks on top of that. No, thank you. Got him. Alright, Upamon. I will not be putting you in the team for now. There we go. An Ice-type move for Tea-Cake. Finally. Upamon, the lesser Digimon, evolves via level up. Somewhat naive, this Digimon interprets all interactions as playtime. I'm not gonna lie, dude, I hated your partner in Season 2. He was the biggest whiny brat, I think, in like all of Digimon. And that's including the literal like 5-year-old who was in Season 1. TK had more balls than his tamer. That's sad. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. That's an actual damaging move. Alright. Well, unfortunately, that's all the trainers between here and the gym. So, let's go see how bad this gym's gonna be. I get the feeling that I'm gonna have to grind off screen a lot, unfortunately. Because, I mean, I think even Roxanne had like a level 13 or 14 nose pass in Emerald. Because I know they buffed like several of the early gyms because Ruby and Sapphire were so easy the first like 4 or 5 gyms, just because by the time you actually got to most of them, you had at least 1 or 2, if not your whole team of Digimon, or sorry, Pokemon over their you know, their aces level. So most of it was trivialized, so they just bumped it up a little bit and in Emerald. But let's see how strong the gym trainers are, and that'll tell us all we need to know. Because if they're like level 15, I know that we're going in for the same fight that I was in Crystal. Okay, level 11, so maybe it won't be as extreme as like 18 like in the other 2 games, but get the feeling this is not the exception. Why? Why would you use detect? Whatever. I don't think I'm using my attack stats. I don't think it's gonna matter. Come on. One more hit. Okay, yeah, no, they hit hard. Well, 'tis life. Alright, so gym trainers aren't anything special, but let's go ahead and put Oh, Cunimon's still level 9. Let's get him out there because I guarantee... Oh crap, double battle, I forgot about that. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, so this is still a rock gym, according to him. Wanyamon! And Gotsumon. Oh boy. Yeah. Crap, I got the wrong Digimon out. But we'll go for... Let's go for raw damage right now. Okay, yeah, no, we're definitely gonna have to swap in D. Yeah, no. let's get D out here just for water moves. And then hopefully we can just knock these two out and then go see how tough Roxanne actually is. I know she's going to have at least a champion level, so the stat difference is going to be pretty significant. Ooh. I think I'm going to go with regular bubble here just so I can get the double damage, and I'll use a stab on Wanya. Yep. D is going to be a powerhouse, apparently, with that water. Alright, come on, come on. And bam. Alright, everybody got a little bit of... I don't think this is a rock gem. I don't think this is a rock gem anymore. Let's just do damage. Oh, okay. Speed fell. Nice. Got a crit. Alright, come on, come on. This definitely should kill Yuki if... Yeah, oh yeah. Chimkin's gonna... Yep, there goes Yuki. So now it's just Upamon, who apparently has no really good rock moves, if this is still a rock gem. Just for shits and giggles. See if this actually puts him to sleep. Nope. But he's finished off anyways. So hopefully we'll get, yep, one level out of that. Chimkin looks like they're going to be, well, they have a high speed stat and a decent defense. Okay, let's go heal up, and then, as much as I don't want to do it, we're going to put old Punimon up front. Oh, Pumon's already up front, and then I'm going to leave Tiger in, because if I can get, like, sleep or poison off on her ace, that'll be really clutch. That might give me a fighting chance, assuming this thing is not going to just completely one-shot any of my teammates, which I've... Alright, what all can... Yeah, alright, what all can I do to prepare for this? Let's see. Definitely going to use Water Pulse on anybody that can learn it. D. Yep. It's probably going to be the only thing that's going to let me... Okay, whatever. We'll get rid of Water Sport. Useless move. And then I'll give Thief to somebody... Ooh, Tiger can learn it? Yeah, we'll give it to Tiger and D just so they have a little bit of type variation. I'll get rid of Disable. That's not really useful. I'm probably going to regret that, but something tells me that the ability to possibly steal a berry from the ace or something is going to be much more valuable than disabling a move for like a couple turns. Sorry, Bubble, you gotta go. And then poisoning. Yeah, gonna give this to all of my team. Well, one person's gonna be left out. Who's got the most HP? 33, 28, 32. Alright, I definitely need it on D. And Tiger. And then we give Quick Claw to Farah. With that, I have 2 Pokemon who are going to be super effective against Rock. Digimon, don't come for me, Nintendo. Oh, yep, no. This is going to be a level 18 boss battle, so I'm going to lose no matter what I do. So we're just going to do this. And she's already setting up to make Gatsumon a speed demon, so... Oh yeah, no, I done fucked up. Alright, come on, Farah. Let's do this. Jesus. Alrighty. Yep, we're screwed. Oh, boy. Grind fest, here we come. I got no choice. We're just going straight for the kill. I can get the setup stopped. Hopefully this... Oh, yes. Alrighty. D is going to be the only thing that is going to help me out here. Lavorvomon. Okay, so this, despite looking like a dragon, it is still rock. And I'm pretty sure in Crystal it was rock fire. So, Water Pulse should instant KO this. Nope. It's not rock fire in this game. Nope. It's got to be hot or bite. Come on. Maybe if I can get the confusion off with Water Pulse, we might survive this. And burned. Well, we're at least going to get to see her boss. Level 13. Don't think that's going to be enough to help, but anything is better than nothing. Skullbaluchimon. There's literally, yeah, no. That I have lost. Level 18, there's nothing. I'm got the... Come on. Maybe if I can get... I gotta go for... No, it's ghost and ice off the bat. So, yep. Here comes the first wipe of the run. Yep. Okay. So she has all the type coverage. This is going to be a shit show. All right. Well, it's going to be a grind fest after this. I'm going to get everybody to level 15 at least. I really hate that. 1 damage, so it's still a rock type, but well, there goes Chimkin. And because they're a ghost type, none of Punimon's moves will actually work. So, alright, so its 4 moves are Dig, Rock Tomb, Ice Fang, and Shadow Sneak. That basically just... Oh. Yeah. I don't think... Of course Punimon can survive 1 hit. Of course he can. The one who can't learn a move. Just end it. Well, that's what a Nuzlocke's for. It's supposed to make the game that much harder. Alright. So, I am going to spend a lot of time grinding off camera. So, just sit back for a few minutes, or a few seconds, and with the power of editing, I should be level 15 standing in front of Roxanne here in a second. And we're back. I did a little bit of grinding up. Not gonna lie, I kind of got tired of grinding, so I got almost everybody to level 12. Tiger is still level 11 just because he's not gonna be that useful in the fight. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with Farah, give her a chance to actually be able to fight against Gatsumon without being buffed up. So maybe, you know, worst case scenario, if I keep grinding, I can get a level or 2 on Farah, and maybe that'll be enough to make the difference. I could leech seed him, but I just don't think it's worth it right now. Well, if he's going to keep setting up rock polish and stuff, I can just keep hoping that I can get quick claws off. Yep, 2 quick claws in a row. Definitely not going to complain about that. No matter what, I think I can survive at least. Oh my gosh. 1 hit? Are you kidding me? Well, I guess I should have leech seeded. That would have made that probably would have made the difference. Whatever. I gotta look at Farah's speed stat, because, like, that's crazy. It's gotta be super low. Alright, we're gonna go for Hypnosis. Got it. Awesome. Okay. Maybe this will give me a little bit of chance to... She has a full heal? What? Whatever. We'll just go ahead and just knock out Lavorvamon, get another level on D, and maybe I can survive 1 hit. Not looking like with those defensive stats. But I'm gonna... This is gonna make or break it. I am gonna go for Hypnosis. If this lands, we have a chance, folks. We have a chance. Hopefully she doesn't have enough. She only... Yeah, so it looks like she doesn't have a full heal. So if I can do enough damage with Water Pulse... Okay. I'm going to get lucky. Okay, that's too slow. Alright. So I might have an answer to this. If... Okay, yeah, you have a berry. I should have stole it, but... Oh, it's just an orange berry. Oh! Okay, well... Yeah, no. All good things must come to an end. Alright. Okay. The potion's not going to help me out here. Because they did 34 points of damage. So. I have. Yeah, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. This is the only chance I have. Yes! Let's go! I don't think this is gonna kill. Oh! Yes! Alrighty. There we go. First gym leader is down, and we were severely underleveled. Double slap. Ah! Yeah! Nah. D-Meister is officially the MVP of this episode. I cannot believe I was able to pull that win off. I just got really good luck on that. That was extremely lucky. Second attempt, just a couple levels. No, but I feel bad that my starter got absolutely wrecked. I gotta give her some love here coming up. But I'm gonna go heal up, and then since it's kind of been a short episode so far, well, for y'all it has, I am gonna go handle the Team Aqua grunt in the cave, and that way we will get the XP share, because I was told that the XP share is given to you after the first gym. So let's go over here to Rustboro Tunnel, and yep, yeah, no, we'll come help you out. So we're gonna making our way over to the cave, defeat the grunt, and then return the parts. I'm gonna grind out, kill everything in our way just because I need the XP, because I'm scared to think what the second gym's gonna be. I mean, there's not a whole lot between the first and second gym, but I mean, ugh. I imagine they'll be like level 20, 21 maybe even 22. The second gym in Nova Red, I want to say, was around 21 or 22. It's probably been over a year since I played Nova Red. Which, if anybody wants me to play that, I'll play it at a later date. Oh, this is where you get Modimon. But yeah, if a couple people were like, yeah, I want to see you play some more Digimon ROM hacks or other Digimon games, I'll probably play Nova Red next, because I did just recently play Digimon Crystal version, and Crystal's my favorite. Well, it's tied to be my favorite generation, or game, I should say. Alright, let's just swap over to Chicken. I don't know, I just loved how ambitious Crystal was, despite being limited by the Game Boy Color. To have Kanto and Johto in the same generation, and where you could explore both. Now, granted, Kanto was very much cut down in size, like insanely. And I've never, it's sad to say, I've never played Soul Silver or Heart Gold completely. So I have honestly no idea if those games really fleshed out Kanto compared to like OG Crystal and, you know, Gold and Silver. If they did, then I would imagine those two would probably be my favorite games. Mr. Briny, we're gonna get your Trico. But yeah, no. Pokemon Yellow is probably my favorite because it was my very first Pokemon game, and it just holds a special Oh man, I cannot remember what your full name is, Numamon. I'm sorry, but yeah, he has an attack called Poop Rain, and it forces you to swap out. So welcome to Digimon. Yes, there's actually a poop Digimon. No, I'm not kidding. There is a poop Digimon. And there are a lot of attacks that are involved. They're called filth Digimon because they are born from the filth of the digital world and other inhumans and all that. And so yes, the Japanese trope of pink poop on a stick, it is very much present in Digimon. Although most of the filth Digimon are like considered some of the weakest, some of them are actually pretty strong. Especially like Edamon, he evolves from a filth Digimon. He's classified as a filth Digimon, but he ended up being like a main villain of the first season for a pretty decent chunk of it. And then he returned as an even stronger villain, although much, much shorter in one of the other seasons. And he's also been villains in the other games. So, I mean, like, Filthy Digimon aren't necessarily weak, but the ones that everybody knows, like Sukamon and all the different Numamon versions, those are all generally considered extremely weak. But don't let them fool you. Nobody wants to be covered in poop. Nobody. Alright, let's go back to... Oh, another double battle. Let's get some XP. We'll go ahead and knock out the Basurimon. And hopefully when we get to the next town, I can't think of it. I know Brawly's the gym leader. And Dewford? Yeah, no. Yes, it's Dewford, because it's Dewford then Slateport. So yeah, if we can get, hopefully when we get to Dewford, in the cave, some of the Digimon will be a little bit higher level, so it won't be quite as bad of a grind. But especially once we get XP share, like, ugh. And as it is, I'll probably end up having to grind maybe next episode off screen again, just to try and get caught up on levels, because I mean, at the rate, that's one of my big gripes with Emerald and Gen 3 is there was a severe lack of trainers in the early areas, it felt like to me. Granted, like in vanilla games, the gym leaders were not the first gym was not level 18. But I mean, even still, if you only caught like two Pokemon, and those were your two you had on your team for right now, or for the beginning area, you would be over leveled. But you know, if you're doing a Nuzlocke, even of like vanilla Emerald and Gen 3 in Hoenn, if you, like me, caught one per route and had no deaths, you would be under leveled. And it's not like in a Nuzlocke, you can afford to be underleveled. A hardcore Nuzlocke. You can't really afford to be underleveled. If this was a hardcore Nuzlocke, I would have already had to start over. Which, I do not want to do. But if anybody ever wants me to hardcore Nuzlocke these, I will hardcore Nuzlocke Crystal Silver, because that game is actually doable. The level curve is definitely fixed as far as trainers and the gym leaders and stuff. That Crystal's so well known for having the worst level curve in all of Pokemon history. But he, the creator of the ROM hack, I don't think I've said his name yet. Forgive me if I'm not saying this right. Guizenbuck? Yeah, we'll just go with Guizenbuck. If I'm not saying it right and you see this, please tell me how I pronounce your name. I would hate to keep calling you the wrong name. But I'm not going to assume gender. They really fixed the level curve. I think Price had like Digimon of like 50, which is appropriate for like the second to last gym. And then Claire was an actual threat. I mean, like, holy crap. She was difficult without the right team. But now with the match call, we can go back and revisit some trainers if we really wanted to. Not really looking forward to that. Now, options, I believe. No? Let me see if I got the XP share. I don't think I did. Let me go back inside and talk. Let me go upstairs and talk to one of these guys. Oh, that's the fossil guy. So, I love how this guy is like, oh yeah, we developed a device for talking with Digimon. When it's canon that a lot of Digimon can speak human language. I mean, a lot of them. Okay, well, I don't know if I got it. I'm gonna go fight one battle and see if everybody gets shared XP. If not, we'll go ahead and call the episode there, and I'll look into it. But hold on. I think I know where it's... Hey everybody, sorry about that. My recording got cut off for just a few seconds. You didn't miss anything. As I was saying, I think I might have figured out where I get XP share. We're going to test that out. I forgot that there is an optional rival battle right here. So let's see if... Let's see if we beat her, if she'll give us the XP share. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there, and I will look at it. Oh, you're rocking a Shaomon. Okay, well, Shaomon. Gold bark. Oh, that's old. Excuse me? Oh, okay. You know who I'm going to send in? Cunimon. We'll let him get walloped on. I might have already lost this by letting him get set up. But we're going to try. Bide usually increases your defense a little bit. Nope. We have lost this fight. Oh, man. Well, I say we've lost this. Good old D's gonna come in here and hopefully outspeed. And we're probably... Got one more chance. And it failed. Yep, okay. So there's one more possible opportunity here if TK can get Haze off. But I get... Yeah. Unless she somehow survives. No. Okay, well this is going to be a white. Oh boy. Okay, well, now that we know... We'll send in Farah. I don't think she's going to survive this either. Yeah. Oh, this was fun. I'm definitely not going to end the... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to the Poké Center, and I'm gonna start off the fight with someone who can actually put a stop to Shalmon. Because letting them just build their stats up like that was a big mistake. So, let us attempt that again. We're gonna go ahead and start off with yeah, we're gonna... Okay, can we move? Thank you. Yeah. May, you're probably going to win again, because I'm being stubborn. I don't want D to just get so over-leveled, but I'm already under-leveled. Alright. Let's just go for a Leaf Edge. Yeah, so I'm not surviving this at all. Nope. So, alright. D it is. We're not going to risk this. We're just going to go for, hopefully... If this doesn't wipe D out, I'll be very surprised. Oh, okay. Alright, Hypnosis is just not working. I guess I might as well just give this up and go for... I mean, I gotta try. I gotta go for the... Yeah. Oh! Are we gonna get a repeat of Skull Beluchimon? Are we gonna get a repeat? Nah, I knew I wouldn't get lucky 2 times in a row. But maybe with the confusion and the attack up, I might can survive. I'm gonna send in Pluto. He's not my fastest member. He is one of the faster members. But... Are you kidding me? Are we gonna... We're gonna wipe for a 3rd time. Or a 2nd time. All because Hypnosis? I know it's a 60... Somehow Tea-Cake is faster than okay. I don't think that's... I mean, that's going to reset him. And that might allow me to get a freeze off with Powder Snow. I guess I'm just going to have to lead with Tea-Cake, because, I mean, she apparently is the speedster. Am I going to survive this? I survived with 2 HP. Now the question is, she doesn't heal her Shalmon. So let's see, her ace is going to be a fire type. And D is already dead. Agumon, one of my favorite Digimon of all time. And I do not have... Okay. And he's faster than Tea-Cake. So we might be having to grind a little bit off camera again, assuming that Punimon can't kill him with Abide. Nope. Dragon Rage. Busted. Dragon Rage is so busted. That is absolutely busted. I think that one-shot's all but D on my team. Yeah, no. Okay. So we're at the end of the episode after the and I'm going to have to grind off screen when we start back up. This time I will have everyone at least level 15 or 16. Because I really don't want to miss out on this potentially being the XP share. But I will see you guys all in the next episode. Goodbye.